Okay, another one I'm super, super excited for. I love to cook for people. I love to cook. And I've been trying a lot of new recipes lately. I was very excited to get the BTS Cookbook. So, let's see what we have. Oh, a magnet. You put a photo frame in it. Recipe book magnet. Oh, this is for sure going on my fridge. For sure. Okay, and the BTS recipe book. And, you know, some of the best episodes of Run were the cooking ones. Also, they talk about what kind of kitchenware you need, what kind of basic ingredients, spices, seasonings, oil, measurements, and then basic preparations. So we have kimchi fried rice, banquet noodles, sausage stew. Then we have scallion pancakes, hand-pulled dough soup, spicy chicken stew. We have scorched rice, crackers, carp bread, and sugar-filled grilled cakes, hot chocolate. That's the one I'm most excited to make. I cannot wait to make that. Korean fried chicken, simmered rice cakes. Okay, my daughter and I had this at the pop-up in Vegas, and it was way too spicy for us. So I might have to see how spicy that one is. And then Korean instant noodles. Well, actually, she was okay with the spice, but it was too much for me. And then we have boiled pork slices, ginseng chicken soup, and braised beef ribs, which I had at the pop-up as well, and they were pretty good. We also had the bungee pong at the pop-up. That was very good too. So, really exciting. Look, they show you what a pot is in case you're unsure. Paper towels. Here's basic ingredients. Pretty straightforward. I've never used Korean radish. And most of this other stuff is pretty straightforward. Potato starch I haven't used. I wonder if you can substitute cornstarch. I like how visual it is. Anchovy broth or vegetable broth. So just looking at the recipes, it kind of tells you, oh, this is neat. It tells you it's nut-free, it's a low difficulty, sweet and sour rice and stir-fried would be under there, and this one can be cooked with vegan or gluten-free ingredients. And then I guess it shows you what each one is. So you can see. This looks good. Sausage stew. That looks really good. It's medium difficulty. Mine won't look this good when I prepare it. It'll look like a jumbled mess, but that's okay as long as it tastes good. So here's some quotes. It talks a little bit about the story of when BTS made it. Because, you know, we all know you can't have just a recipe. There has to be a story. Have you ever looked up a recipe online? There's like a 20-page story and then the recipe. And so that's what this is. This is the whole story when it was nearly ready to be eaten, Jin suddenly started sprinkling something all over. It was mozzarella cheese. So they kind of have these whole stories. And then they're talking about the type of pan that they use, which is also kind of neat from a cultural and language and cooking standpoint, just to see all the differences. And they kind of tell you when you can make it. Here's the recipe, a recipe video with the QR code so you can watch the recipe being made. You can see how complicated you have, what, you know, how complicated ingredients are. Gives you some tips, tells you how to make it vegan, tells you how to make it gluten-free. I really like that. And they tell you, like, you can use different kind of rice. That was one of the things I think they said they have like recipe substitutions in case some things, like I don't even know if I could get Korean radishes where I live. I live very rural. I think I can find a leek. But some of these aren't necessarily always easy to find. Oh, if they're not mixing well, you can add more oil. This is really nice because it makes it simple. What do Koreans say before starting a meal? Oh, this is nice because they give you little things with culture too. And these are, oh, their favorite toppings for kimchi. I can't say it. RM, Jin, and Jungkook like cheese. And Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, and V like fried egg. I like both of those things. Could you put both on top? Maybe. Results are based on actual responses from BTS. The banquet noodles. Our story. Okay, this is fun and exciting. Another good book, just like the lyrics inside, another good book to like just have out as a conversation piece too, because there's interesting information in it. Very nice. This is definitely going on my cookbook shelf, which coincidentally is topped. It's a baker's rack, and the top shelf is the Hobie pots. So it's gonna fit so nicely there. Suga, J-Hope, Jungkook, and V like it plain. RM, Jin, and Jimin like toppings on it. So this is kind of the whole way through, kind of what it's like. Very cool book, very nicely done, and really, really good quality. Like the pages, I mean, that's not surprising. Everything I've gotten from Weverse, from the BTS merch, has been very good quality stuff. So very nice. Exciting. I'll have to share one of the recipes when I cook it.